Okay, this is YikesDude754 and we're back with Fall of Triton. This time it is map number 2, which would be... what? Really? Can I just get the warp command, please? Map number 2, Triton Command of this demo. Yeah, this is the second map of the demo and the fourth level of Fall of Triton. And this is another tech base, as the name implies. Okay, so yeah, I played this map before. This map is slightly more difficult than the first map. I've been playing some Russian overkill lately, and it feels kind of strange to be playing classic Doom again. And I played some Speed of Doom and other kind of slaughter wets. But yeah, anyway, this is, whoa, the second map. And this room is a little bit dangerous because, yeah, and I'm playing like super recklessly, so, which is a thing, I guess. Yeah, that zombie man didn't really have too much chances. Okay, so I think that's everything. But yeah, this room is a little bit dangerous, so you want to stay back. Don't go in there because you got lots of hit scanners. A little bit like in case of map 1 of the demo, you had like those hit scanners guarding one of the key cards, I think. Oh yeah, and now we'll get armor, and soon we'll run into some nice mapping trick. So yeah, this is basically a silent teleporter trick, which basically means that it's kind of like a teleport, but it doesn't really make any sound. So the transition is not that, that you can really see it. That corpse is kind of interesting. Funny how I never noticed that before. But yeah, I think these corpses would be a little bit better if they were like hanging from the ceiling and not from the burning sky. Although this is hell, so anything is possible in hell. I think that's everything. But yeah, I think this effect was inspired by... I always forget the name of that. Because I can, see the title screen in my mind, but, I always forget the name of that, little episode. It's called Threshold of Pain. One of the maps, I believe it was the 6th map of Threshold of Pain that uses the same effect. So this room is slightly more dangerous than you think. So the best part is that you can just, hide behind these columns and, take out all the hit scanners as quickly as you can, and then just deal with the Revenant. That's a little bit tough unless you know what to expect. But there is still plenty of cover in this case. And now we're going to go inside this computer maze. I'm going to be a reckless person, and I'm going to do this just to see what happens. I don't know what that the thing is that, because it's the same thing in when you play PlayStation Doom TC, because sometimes, some of the zombies get gypped when you fire them with like bullet-based projectiles. I don't know what that is, but yeah, recklessness continues. Let me do do this the fun way. Whoa, that was a nice bite, Mr. Spectre. But yeah, I think this area is a little bit overscaled, and since we got the key, we have to start this kind of a long backtrack back to the yellow door, which is a little bit odd to me because it kind of like breaks the flow of the map. And come on, Mr. Hell Knight. Really, Mr. Okay, I'm pushing my luck. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope I don't fail this one. But yeah, I think this area, there could be like a backtrack teleporter around here or something. And yeah, this is the area I like. This is nice. Although I would love that even more if there was a secret. Let's think that there could be like a supercharge, maybe a couple of boxes of rockets and stuff. That would be nice, and you would kind of wonder how to get there and stuff. What's this? And I think also this computer maze could be like, it could have a little bit of a... I mean, really, I don't have straight 50. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no wonder I've been sucking so bad. Okay, now we have straight 50. Yeah, it was because I was playing Russian Overkill, so I had to like, you know, redo all the config stuff. And now we have to backtrack all the way to the very beginning of the map, or actually further than that. So we have to like go all the way back here, open up a ton of doors, which is kind of shame because it would be nice if, like, you know, there could be like a teleport just in case, like in case of map 12, we had a little backtrack teleporter, like that it would take you back to the starting room, so it's like you would kind of like recognize where you are and, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Really, Mr. Chain Gunner? Okay, that's everything. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that is Triton Command. Yeah. But I think that this is obviously slightly more difficult than the first map. We didn't get SSG in here, which I think is okay because it's like you don't necessarily need SSG in every map, and, you know, it would make some maps kind of like a little bit too easy. But you'll get SSG if you are playing like from the very get-go from the first map. So in that case you'll get SSG obviously. But yeah, I think this map suffers from slight overscaling, I think. I mean, it's not, technically speaking, it's not that big of a map, but I think it suffers from overscaling because the rooms are, in my opinion, kind of big, and, you know, there are a couple of smaller rooms, but the overall size of some of the areas is just maybe a little bit out of control, I think, which also makes the backtracking a little bit painful because, like, while there aren't really that many rooms in this map, it's just that these rooms, they're just few rooms, but the size of those rooms is just enormous. And although I have to say that, you know, that Revenant fight in the room where you have like that water thing in the middle and you have those hit scanners and those pillars that you can, you know, use as cover, I think that's probably the most fun fight of this map. And not to mention that balcony with the hit scanners. But apart from that, I guess it's pretty much like straightforward. Again, the gameplay is kind of simplistic. Nothing too fancy. It's fairly linear progression, and nothing, no surprises, secrets fairly obvious, no major surprises in this one. It's and yes, probably repeating myself, but also this map is kind of flat too, and although again we do have elevation, but the elevation is very trivial, and it's like it's only that this balcony area is basically the only elevated area of the map, and that's like only like maybe less than like 32 units or something like. And just like in case of the first map, the elevation is very local and isolated, and it's not applied to the whole map in general. And I guess I also would have loved probably if that computer room was a little bit more challenging, because it was like, yeah, I know that this is kind of an early map, but at least the lighting could be like a little bit more darker in that computer room. So it would kind of like be a little bit spooky, and it could be a little bit harder to see some of the bad guys. So that would make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. But yeah, I think this is kind of okay map, but in the end, I guess this is still nothing too fancy, and I do understand that this is Rockhardt's early work, but still. Anyway, I think we're all done with Triton Command, so next time we will see you in map 8, which would be the one that I did on Tyson. It was, let me think, it was Shivering Nightmares. So yeah, I think that's really everything about Triton Command. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you around.